What's going on? How's it going today? I'm on the way to this super sketchy old tower that I climbed like, I don't know. It's been about 9 years ago. It's on the side of this highway. It's this super old rotten wood tower. It's called a fire tower. I don't really know its purpose or its use. I just know a little bit about it, but it's there for someone to climb up in case, this was back in the old times, if there was ever a fire or something, they could go up in this tower and look to see where the fire started or something. It's like 180 feet tall or something. I don't exactly remember. I looked it up a long time ago, but this is kind of a spur of the moment idea. This is the inaugural Cards in Weird Places video, where I'm gonna open up Pokemon cards in some weird places, unusual places that most people wouldn't or haven't ever opened up cards. So today's is getting kicked off in a sketchy old wooden fire tower on the side of a highway, and it's freaking raining and it's crappy weather today. It's whatever. I'm just gonna go for it and open up these cards. So I'm heading there now. I'll be there in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. It wasn't too far down the road from my house. But I'm really curious to see. A long time ago when I climbed this tower, I carved my initials, and I believe I carved the date in it as well. So I hope I did, because I'm really curious to know the exact date I climbed this thing back in the day. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be there momentarily. All right, we're approaching the tower here. If you can see, like right there in the foggy distance, that's the tower. You'll see in just a moment how tall it is. I have to drive by it and park a little down the road and walk to it, because you can't just park right next to it, because it's like semi sort of a legal-ish kind of frowned upon to go up there. But anyway, there she blows, man. I'm gonna walk back to it in a second. All right, so here we are on the side of the freaking highway here. I had to park at this fruit market. They sell pumpkins and fruits and other such various things of horticulture nature. I've got to walk down this road a little bit. Right around this bend up here is where it is. So it's just like a short walk to it. Not too bad, maybe 5 to 8 minute walk. I got all my implements right here in this Ziploc bag. I have 3 Vivid Voltage booster packs that I'm going to open. Down here in my pocket, I got my tripod that I can hold this here camera with. Massive puddle I'm walking through. So yeah, I'm just going to have a leisurely stroll to it, and we'll get to these Vivid Voltage packs in a mere moment. Check back soon. Why did Mike cross the road? To get to the other side. Made it. I tell you, if you want to see some weird things, take a stroll down the highway. Here we have a sock with some sort of bottle in it. Not sure what the motive is here, but we have a Gold Peak tea bottle wedged in a sock. So that's kind of a unique and strange find on a rainy Sunday evening. I'm walking by a cow farm. Can you see the cow farm? It's your pretty average standard cow farm. But I tell you, it smells like absolute repugnant doom. It's very strong of that good old cow stanky smell. It's a little rough, but it's bearable. So just imagine the worst cow stink you can think of, and that's what it smells like right now. See all the cows? Just standing around being all cow-like, mooing, walking through mud, doing their thing. Yep, cows rule. All right, here I am, about ready to ascend the Tower of Madness. There. There's a little hole here in the fence you get to crawl through. And here's some treachery you have to walk through to get to the steps. So I'm going to begin proceeding up. I don't know how much I'm going to film, just so I can be quiet on the way up, because there's this house over here with a lot of cars and a lot of action going on. And I'm not sure if they're prone to call the cops on people that climb up here or not. But I'll at least at some point begin to get some of my ascent. So here's basically what it is. It's just this wooden steps, metal frame. And yeah, so here we go. On the first deck, there's a box with cables in it that's locked. No idea what that's all about. So we're just gonna keep going. Here's the view already. Looking spectacular, huh? And I'm going up. It's already, here's some steps they've replaced at some point. That's pretty cool. So I just remember the last time oh, look at this. Here's some plywood they put down. Must have rotted out. Yeah, look at, there's tons of rotted ones they've replaced. So last time I was up here, there was tons of rot that you had to really be careful stepping around, because it was very sketchy. But it was pretty cool. So man, they've done some serious maintenance. This is pretty cool to see that they've actually done some decent maintenance up here to keep this climbable. I think I'm about halfway up. I'm already out of breath. Oh, there's an antenna. See this antenna? That's what those wires are for. Oh, here's another antenna. These antennas weren't here the last time I was up here. Oh, here's our first broke. So there's one step completely gone-o. So I'll step here on this little ridge. Ah, that worked delightful. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down for a minute and continue my ascent. I'll check back very shortly. All right, I made it to the top. And just like last time, when I got to the top, here's a little cubby hole going through there. A bunch of freaking birds flew out in a mad frenzy. All right, so here we are. Here it is. Give you a little tour here. It's just this little tiny cubby hole, probably about 7 foot square. Oh, there's a bird. So you can go up this ladder and get to the very top. I'll go up there in a second. But man, I'm out of breath after climbing that thing. This thing is shaking too. This thing is shaking like a leaf. Here we go. Here's my, man, I'm out of breath. Here's my name, Mike Jones, that I carved in there in 2014 is when that was. Wow. So that was 7 years ago. Mark slept up here. Yes. Good old Marky Mark slept here in 97. Brendan Donovan was up here. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna get set up to open up these Pokemon cards real quick. That way I can get the heck down from here and get out of here with safety. Here's a quick sneak peek to the view. There's a road below, and you can see for absolutely miles and miles around. Super cool view up here. Here's what's now freaking swampland. It's usually not this wet, but it's been raining a lot. So yeah, there's the view. Pretty stellar, huh? All right, I'm gonna set my phone and my tripod down on this old decrepit hatch door, and that's gonna be where I'm gonna do this opening with. So here's the bag of goodies. I was zoomed in a little bit. Let me zoom on out. All right, I brought these 3 Vivid Voltage packs, and we're just gonna dig right into it real quickly in the sketchy tower of death. Got my sleeves, top loaders,
everything you need to be prepared. All right, we're going to kick it off with, hopefully this stays pretty focused. My fingers are too cold to like hit the button to make this thing focus. What the heck's going on? Well, we're just going to have to deal with the unfocusedness. Unfocusedness. Riolu, Eevee, C-Dot, Electrike, Clefairy, Reverse Hollow Swellow. That's pretty cool. Oh, check it out, in a Leon. I actually needed this card for the Master Set. So that's super cool. I freaking just pulled that Leon. I wish it would focus, man. That's a really big bummer that it's not focusing. Maybe it's condensation on the screen. I don't know. But it is what it is. So we got Leon, Metal Energy, Galvantula, Go-Goat, and Winden Stadium. Where did I put the Reverse Hollow? I'm going to get that sleeved as well. Swellow. Swellow, hello. Alright. On the pack, number 2. Man, it's getting really cold. The temperature is dropping quickly as evening is setting in. It's supposed to be in the low 30s here tonight in the good old eastern shore of Maryland. I wish this would be better. It just won't focus though. I don't know why. Picky Peck, Poochyena, doing some graffiti there in the background. Those eyes actually match his eyes. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but something. Rockruff, Blitzel, Skiddo, Reverse Hollow Poochyena. That's kind of cool. Rare is Jolteon, Psychic Energy, Aromatic Energy, Mightyena to go with the Poochyena, and Pinurchin. All right. Man, I'm super stoked on that Leon. That's great that I pulled that. You couldn't tell here, but I bought 2 booster boxes that I've opened the first one so far. But the Hollow Bleed, the normal just regular hollows are Hollow Bleeds. It's not super rare for this set, but it's just kind of cool to get what's considered an error box, I guess. So that Leon is actually a Hollow Bleed. So do what you will with that little factoid of info. Picky Peck, Mudbray, Joltik, Weedle, Tailo. That's a good Reverse Hollow rare. Flareon, and a Ninjask. Not that exciting, but it's a bug. It bugs me to get bugs. Fighting, Opal, the Old Woman, B, I guess, Duat, and that's it. So that's we'll consider that a good 3 packs. 2 Reverse Hollow. No, Swellow is not a rare. 1 Reverse Hollow rare, and 1 Hollow Leon, which is a Hollow Bleed as well. So I'm going to pack all this stuff up. And then I'm going to get to the top for the final view. Then I'm going to make my descent back down, get in my car, and leave. So check back in a minute. All right, about to make my ascent, my grand ascension, the ascension on Switch. About to make my ascent up into the final part of this, but just before I go, look how trashy this person's yard is. Look at all that freaking just garbage everywhere. Old boats, probably like 410 lawnmowers, just general filth and trash, just a bunch of total mayhem. So they need to get some yard cleanup going on. That would behoove them. All right, so here we go. Going up the final ladder. Oh god, this thing is freaking sketchy as death. Oh, more birds are taking off. All right, let's go. All right. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. That would be absolutely doom-ridden. All right. There's some of the resident birds that occupy this. All right. So here is the top. It's basically just this platform. There's the hatch I crawled through. There's some traffic coming. Here's the view all around. The absolute highest
point where you can see all of what's going on. Yeah, super duper extra cool up here. This tower is shaky. Look at this spot in the field where someone went in and did a freaking U-turn. So yeah, that's that. That's the Pokemon card opening in the sketchy, tall, decrepit, bird crap covered tower. This thing is riddled in bird crap. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna head down from this tower and maybe talk about it a little more before on my way home from driving on this tower. So check back in a minute. All right, I made it down, all safe. At the bottom of this thing, there's this little sign here that has what today's fire danger it is. On this side, it's high, number 3. And on this side of the sign, it's low, says Smokey the Saluting Bear with his super duper digging shovel. So contradicting stories here. What do you think? We change it a little bit? We'll give it moderate. We'll make it moderate. This side is moderate. Yeah, that's the deal there. So I'm walking back to my car now, and I had to say the way down was pretty sketchy. I had one step completely blow out and fell to its doom below my feet. It went clang, cling, clang, bang, pop, you know, hitting stuff on the way down. So luckily there's some pretty decent handrails, and I was able to hold onto the handrails the whole way down. And then just some other random little pieces of wood from different steps fell off on the way down. So all went really well. I'm super stoked to have finally been able to go back to the, we'll get out of it, back to the fire tower there. And I think it's very, very safe to say that nobody has opened up Pokemon cards there before. I would bet you 3 ranches in Texas that no one has opened up Pokemon cards there before. I was pretty happy to see that my my past self put the date on there, not just that Mike was here, put the date. That was really cool to see. And there's some other cool inscriptions up there, but I didn't want to spend too much time up there in case someone got the inkling to call the police and send me out of there in cuffs. Look at this mud that I'm passing by. If this isn't the sloppiest, muckiest mud you've ever seen, then I will also buy you a ranch in Texas. That is some serious slop-ridden mud there. That's a pig's dream right there. And the cows, I guess, being it's a cow pen. So I had one more final thought that I was wanting to talk about. Oh yeah, so you'll notice, I don't know if you'll notice, but it is now a different day. The you know, the hands of time have spun on since I did that last video. That was yesterday. I came out here yesterday to do this. It was getting close to dark and there wasn't much time left. And you know, I wanted to go up there. So I don't know why I believe this, but for some reason I was inclined to believe that those people at that house like call the cops on people who go up that tower. Something from my first visit there led me to believe that. So yesterday when I went up to go up there was cars in and out of the driveway, and there was people in and out of the house, and they were standing on their porch. And I was like, you know, I better not risk this going up here with all this going on. So I figured I'd just come today straight from work and go up there, and it worked out great. There was plenty of daylight left, and it all went well. So I'm gonna finish walking back to my car and not talk anymore with these passing cars. I have no idea how this is gonna sound with all these passing cars. Hopefully what I'm saying is actually legible and can be heard decently. So I'll check back in for the final thoughts after I get back to my car. So yeah, I'm gonna get this channel back going again. I'm gonna do things a little differently. I'll go into more detail in the future about where I'm at and how I got here, but I'm gonna be opening up more modern product now. I've started collecting with Vivid Vultures, that is, modern sets. I'm gonna try to complete every set that comes out from here on out. and we'll see what happens as far as openings go. So there's gonna be some more openings in the future. They're all gonna be from some different places, not just your standard sitting at a desk opening up cards that you know everyone's doing. So that's about it. My ultimate goal and dream is to make a living doing YouTube. That'd be super radical if it was from Pokemon. We'll see. I'm going to give it a go. It's 2021. I'm just going for it. So I never asked before, and I always hated to do it, but apparently it works when you ask for people to like and subscribe. So in order to help me be able to make a living doing YouTube videos, I'm going to ask that you like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon. Take it easy. Later. One last clip, and then I'm done, I swear. I just wanted to show you the hollow bleed going on in this card. You can see it going through his face there. And you can see it up there going all the way through the card and down on the border and everything. So yeah. Hollow Bleed Leon with his cape and his sword shirt. All right, bye.